righty, what are we working on? We are doing compare a rational number, and quick code is MUK on your 8th grade IXL. Question reads, which sign makes the statement true? So we're looking at a couple of fractions, probably decimals too, and we have to pick the sign that makes the most sense. So remember, the mouth is going to eat the greater side. Think of it as, remember the alligator eats the bigger thing, or sometimes it's going to be equal. Now, you might look at the beginning couple questions here and just know it instinctively, right? But I want to show you the process. One of the things you can do is you can take your fraction, like this one, we've got 2/4, and just divide, use a calculator, and divide the top by the bottom. Plug it into a calculator, you get 0.5. If you do the same thing with this fraction, you will also get 0.5. So 0.5 and 0.5. Those are equal to each other, right? Voila, they are equal. One of the things you have to really watch out for is when they give you the negatives. So 9/10, 7/10. Well, this is 0.9 when we divide it. This is 0.7. 0.9 is the bigger one, right? Okay, this is where we want to be careful. Negatives are always smaller than positives. So real quickly, whenever you see the positive going against a negative, it really doesn't matter. Uh, it's always going to be bigger. Positive will always be bigger. Okay, so 4/5, if you divide 4 by 5, you get 0.8 or 0.80. If you want to add a 0, that's cool. And then if you divide 1 by 4, you're going to get 0.25. So 80 cents is bigger than 25 cents. If you like money, like I do, the mouth is going to eat the bigger side. Okay, so let's jump up a level and see what we are dealing with here. Okay, I need the right pointer. There we go. 55 is the next level. So remember what I said, positive is always bigger than negative. All right, so using your calculator, take 1 divided by 8. 1 divided by 8 is 0.125. 0.125. Oh, I know what this is. If I simplify it by 2, it's 1/8, which is also the same thing, right? 0.125. These are equal, right? Like that. All right, let us jump up again and see if we get tricky. Maybe there's multiple things we have to select from. Okay, 68. So with 68 and higher, you're dealing with decimals and fractions mixed together. Okay, so remember 0.1 is the same thing as 0.10, 10 cents. If you divide 1 by 2, you get 0.5 or 50 cents. So 50 cents is bigger than 10 cents, so the mouth is going to eat the right hand side. Okay, again, these are equal. Let's jump up. Let's go up again. Let's go up another level. 81. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, again, divide 3 divided by 4 is going to give you 0.75. 0.75 and 0.75, those two are equal, my friend. Okay, negative is always smaller than positive. Okay, now we have mixed numbers. Okay, but let's do it the same way. They're both negative. We know this is negative 12.5. So this is negative 12.5. If you take negative 25 and you divide it by 2, you're going to get negative 12.5. Okay, so this and this are equal to one another. That is equal. Okay, let's jump up again. We already did a few of these mixed numbers. Okay, let's jump into this one here. So time to pull out the calculator. Let's do 129 divided by 170. See what we get. 129 divided by 170 is 0.758. So this one is going to be negative 0.758. This one is negative 65 and zero point 0.6. Now, this is where they're going to try to get you, okay? Now, you might want to select this one, right? But remember, the closer the number is to 0, the larger it is. So the mouth is going to eat the larger side, which is the one that is the closest to 0. Okay, so be really careful when you get on these. This one's this one, right? The one that's 44 and then some. Okay, so let's do another one. One more, last one. Last one. Okay, so this is negative 34 and 9/17. This is a fraction, which when we divide 37 by 238, we get negative 0.155. Which one of these is closer to 0? It's going to be this one, right? So don't forget, when you get to these, the closer it is to 0, the bigger the number is.